Hello and welcome back to LP's Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last episode we took care of Chapter 23, the Great Bridge. We also lost Soren, but we restarted. Of course we restarted. He is a vital member of the team. And then we finished it again. Yeah, it was kind of a long stream, but the episode was just about, over an hour, which is par for the course. The Crimean army defeats General Petrine, one of King Ashnard's feared four riders, and finally arrives home. The princess's return is met with the jubilation and tears of the retainers who have managed to survive. As long as we have Princess Alencia, Crimea will be liberated. These are the words that give the people hope as they endured the harsh rule of the conquering country. The silent masses who long for the restoration of their homeland slowly begin to give voice to their dream. Surely, they think this chance to see Crimea freed will not be wasted. Surely. Chapter 24, Battle Reunion. Okie dokie. What does that mean? Who are we reuniting with? Is it because we're reuniting with Crimea? I'm guessing that's the case. There is a blackened castle. My goodness, it looks like it's been burned. Delbray Castle. Maybe it's just shrouded in darkness. Can it be? There is no mistake in my words. The princess has returned to Crimea. Lady Lucia serves as her guide. They should be on their way here as we speak. How long it's been since we've seen the princess. We have been living for the day where we steal the eyes from Dane's army and we bring her home, and now it has come. Indeed. For His Majesty, for the Queen, and for Crown Prince Renning as well. We must act as one and support our beloved Princess Alencia. Yes, if all goes well, our dearest wish will soon come to fulfillment. There's no time to wait. If we wish to properly greet the princess and her retinue, there is much to be done. Right. Let us let everyone know. We must divide the tasks and begin preparations for a feast at once. And flowers must be prepared for the princess's chamber. Oh, we mustn't forget music and entertainment either. Well, I suppose I shall have to polish the silver tableware I was hiding too. You? You possess such refined things. I figured a rustic boor like you would have sold them for a lamb's shank. I received the silver from His Majesty when I was awarded my knighthood. I have been saving it for just such an occasion. Well done. Well, get ready. We're going to be very, very busy. What a fantastic day this will be. He said, unknowing that enemy troops were doing something somewhere else, I'm sure. The Crimean retainers are waiting for us at the Castle Delbray?
Yes, in your absence, Princess, we used the cellars beneath the castle as a secret meeting place. It is from there that we contacted other retainers who were hiding throughout the land.
And no one was discovered?
We disguised ourselves as merchants or peasants, and Dane looked right past us. Their arrogance is without equal. However, now that we've heard of your return, we are bringing out our hidden Crimean armor and polishing away. Merchants! Jeffrey is one thing, but I cannot imagine Bastion as a shopkeeper. No one could. That's why he dressed as a street performer. Now that I can see. I'm sure it suited him perfectly. Did he juggle and gamble about? And Jeffrey, never have you seen a merchant with such perfect posture. That sounds just like him. Posture! Princess Alencia seems to be having a wonderful time. She's been smiling and laughing for hours.
It seems she and Lucia grew up together. She feels completely at ease around her.
The princess seemed to be of good cheer when she was with us as well, but I suppose she was putting on a brave face. When I see her in this light, I'm reminded that she's still only a young woman. What we see now is the princess as she was before Dane's attack. That is, the true Princess Alencia.
It's good to be home, isn't it? We've still many battles ahead, but for tonight we should relax and let ourselves forget our cares. No one can continue under this much stress forever, right?
I suppose you're right. Ranulf. Alright, reporting the results of our last battle, we earned and spent nothing, but we did gain a little bit of bonus experience. It's a good thing we restarted that chapter 2, otherwise Soren wouldn't be here to report on that. Who would give the report in Soren's absence? Would we speak to his ghost? I don't know, but let's do the management. Okay, and the most important thing we did was level up Soth to 14. Soth is now a viable unit, in my opinion, with a strength of 16 and a defense of 12. Surely Soth will be able to hold their own against most enemies. That said, Soth cannot use any other weapons other than knives. I did not realize that thieves and assassins alike do not actually use swords. They use knives. Fascinating. Well, thankfully he has the stiletto, which is significantly stronger than your basic knife, but still not quite exciting enough for me to consider using Soth on any and every map, especially ones that don't have chests. And it doesn't look like we have any support or info to gain, so we're going to save, because we made this mistake last chapter. We didn't save after doing all of the caravan stuff, and when I had to restart because Soren died, I had to redo all of it. So now, thankfully, lessons learned, we saved. Today's the happy day the princess returns, yet the goddess seems fit to bring rain. Calm rain is like a kiss upon the face, a scent and feel unparalleled in kind. Reunions in the rain are most heartfelt. Say, Bastion, how far do you suppose the princess and her escort have come? Why aren't they here yet? Oh, listen, friend, you have asked me that same question 58 times, and I have responded 57 times. But now, 58 comes on. You need to calm yourself. I know, but it's only a little while longer. Make no mistake, our princess will arrive today. I understand your impatience, I really do, but you're the general of our little army. If you act so, the men will react in kind. You're right. A true knight is the essence of composure. Take a deep breath. Breathe in and out. Ooh. Whew. See? Don't you feel better? Oh, blast. It's no good. I'm going to go check on stuff. Oh, what am I supposed to do with him? Tell him to breathe more. Maybe that'll work. He's very green. Looks like a Seattle Seahawk. They're here. I see them. What? Really? That's them, isn't it? The princess's army? Where? Show me where you're looking. Jeffrey, that's not the princess. Those are Dane troops. What? No, please tell me you're joking. Uh-oh. They're on to us. It doesn't look like all that many, though, so that's good. Surely we should be able to deal with them in quick, short order, but I'm guessing that more will yet arrive.
Once we cross the hills, we'll be in Delbray territory. Count Bastion went ahead of us, so they should know of your return by now. Speaking of which, here he comes now. I suppose he couldn't wait any longer, and he came riding to meet you. How sweet.
Princess Alicia! Lady Lucia!
Bastion, there's no need for you to rush, so I'm coming to your direction anyways.
We've been attacked. Castle Delbray is surrounded by enemy troops.
No! It can't be.
Jeffrey's acting as a decoy. You must continue on this road to the southwest.
So the enemy's found us, huh? Nothing to do about it but change course. I'll lead you to another hiding place. What are you saying, Lucia? We must help Jeffrey. Bastion? Luck was not with us, Princess. We have no choice. We'll have to abandon our companions in Castle Delbray. No, we will not. Jeffrey and the others have survived so much already. I will not abandon them. Princess, please understand. If we could do so without danger to you, we would gladly risk our lives to go back. We cannot do this. Please, Lucia, we must go to the Castle Bastion. You must not do this thing.
Jeffrey is a knight. In the name of our friend's honor, Princess, you must escape.
In his honor, let him die.
No, they've survived this long. They're alive. No! General Ike, we don't have much time. While we stand here squabbling, Dane scouts may spot our position. Please move the army southwest on this road.
No.
Pardon? What did you say?
We're going to the castle. If it's surrounded by Dane troops, we cut our way through and join the other knights. Understood?
Weren't you listening? I said we had no choice but to leave them behind. They were lost to us the moment the enemy discovered and surrounded them.
They're not so lost that we can't take them back.
You are the general of Crimea's army, are you not? Even if only for the moment? I would hope that you would act more in accordance with your responsibilities.
I didn't choose or ask to be general. I was put here by matters of time and circumstance. But as a mercenary, I have a contract with Princess Alicia that's still in effect. That means she's my employer. And right now, my employer says she wants to go and save the people stuck in that castle. Is that correct, Alicia?
Yes. I don't want anyone else to be sacrificed.
So we're going to help them. If you're so worried about the princess, I'll leave you here with Yer, and you can keep her safe.
My Lord Ike! My Lord Ike!
So they've got seven. Until the princess's army is out of sight, we must not let the enemy spot them. Do what you must to draw their attention.
Yes, sir!
And it looks like there is a decent amount more Dane troops than I expected. They're coming into view. Combat formations. Perfect. Choose units. How many do we get? We get 11. And that ends with Ileana, who I might actually swap out for Khalil. Okay. We'll hold that for now. Let's reposition. And then let's check out the map. Where are the enemies? Here we go. Anyone have a name? Bologna. Disastrous. No names, no droppable items, it would seem. Ricard. Paladin. Interesting. He's got some luscious hair there, doesn't he? And anyone else? No. It would seem that Ricard is the only one with a name at all? So maybe he's not recruitable. Maybe he's just the boss. Yeah, it looks like 15 turns arrive is the clearing condition. So we just have to get over here within 15 turns, or we have to get there in exactly 15 turns. I'm not certain, but we'll figure this out as we go along. Anything else I need to be aware of here? It looks like there's a couple of houses we can visit. Actually, yeah, just 2 exactly. And then, of course, a couple of ballista that will be a pain in our side. Okay, I think we're good to go at this point. Begin now.
These Crimean refugees are no easy meat, and there are more of them than I expected.
General Rickard, enemy reinforcements are approaching from the east.
What?
It appears to be troops from Princess Crimea's army.
The army that brushed aside our troops in Dane and defeated General Petrine at the Riven Bridge? They're marching towards us? Fantastic! I was getting bored hunting stragglers. Let's smash all of these curs and wrap ourselves in glory. It's General Joffrey. It's the Crimean army. Princess Elincia's army is headed this way.
Fools, what are you thinking, Bastion? Oh, Princess, it's not too late. Please take wing and flee. No. Our goal is to rescue those knights near the castle. Attack, he said calmly. Very good. Okay, what do we want to do here? We have a couple of options. We can go west and then we can go north. Both of those lead us to a village, or a building rather, that's worth exploring. So maybe we should divide and conquer. Although that's probably not the greatest of ideas considering the strength of the enemy. But hey, we're pretty strong in our own regard too. So Kieran, why don't you get up here and start poking this boy, or rather chopping this boy? How would that work out if you used a steel axe? You would kill him! Oh, you would kill him, and it would be lovely. It would be absolutely lovely. Steel axe versus steel axe. I believe this mercenary only has like a 3rd chance to hit, which they did not take advantage of, and that's just fine. I tend to prefer my battles. I tend to prefer to leave my battles unscathed. You know, maybe you're different. I mean, I'm sure that's probably the case for most people. Most people would prefer to not get hurt, right? If there's the option between the two, most people would choose to not. But hey, everyone's different. And look at this. Rolf has a 51% chance of a critical. A coin flip. Better than a coin flip, really. It's a weighted coin. Didn't do it the first time, but he did it the second. That's just fine. It acquires one more use onto the killer bow, but it deals with the enemy, and that's really all that I cared about. What level is Rolf now? Level 3. Cool. So let's send Gatry up that way as well, just to kind of block off Rolf a little bit, because there's some horsey boys here that can actually still get to him. All right, we're going to send Ike up here. Still can get to him. All right, we're going to send Boyd up here. There you go. Rolf is now clear. But these guys are going to go west. So let's get you, Oscar, over here. And what lance are you using? The silver lance? Let's use the Night Killer in case these dudes try to attack. And then we'll bring in Toranio, who cannot go very far, unfortunately. And then we'll use the lance. Then we'll bring in Zehark. Killing Edge. No, let's use the longsword in case a horsey boy comes after him. Get Reese up in that void. What's the movement here? These dudes, the fly boys. fine. Khalil, you can come as well. And Soren, you stay exactly where you're at. All right, the enemy's first turn. What do they do with it? Mounting the ballista, targeting one of the enemy, or rather the neutral party snipers. The other ballista comes after Kieran, which hits, doing only 3 damage. Not so bad, not so bad. The swordsman decides to follow suit and come after him with the steel sword. They got the type advantage, but they still missed. And Kieran does not take kindly to that. Nearly killing that swordsman in a single swoop. I'll take it. I'll take it. The enemies begin to converge on our location, which isn't bad, I suppose. Attacking the neutral units. Neutral units holding their own. Sniper comes in. Horsey Boy goes after other Horsey Boy, which is good because he's got the Horsey Killer. Night Killer specifically. 4 damage against Oscar, who then retaliates with, I think 15 or 16 maybe. I wish he would hit twice. Maybe we can get some speed in here. There we go. I think speed and skill are what determine the amount of times you hit and or your critical. I'm not completely certain on that. I didn't study Fire Emblem in school, all right. I studied communications. Anyways, it's no matter because we are burning through these enemies in short order. The clearing condition being the 15 turns, the first turn has gone swimmingly, unless, of course, the enemies call in a bunch of reinforcements. I think we're going to do quite well, especially with them focusing in on these green units. Maybe, though, maybe we will be incentivized or would be incentivized to keep these folks alive. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to be able to keep all of them alive, but maybe a couple of them are named, and we would be wise to safetivize them, right? To ensure their safety. They don't need our help just yet, though. They're clearing enemies, and I'm certain that almost all of them are going to move and do some destruction here. Sniper comes out. Ooh, Sniper's got a longbow. And very nice. From the bushes. This dude has a javelin as well. No, he's got a bow. Did 14 damage. Nice. And all the enemies that came into their little area of operation are gone, but they decide to branch out, throwing javelins at Myrmidons. And sniping Myrmidons too with the longbow. Only doing 16 total damage though. Nope, only 8. Excuse me, I spoke too soon. What happens due east?
Lucia, Bastion, you're sure you want to do this?
The words of Ike ring yet in my ears.
We were so trapped by our own ideas that we were unable to sympathize with your feelings. I'm terribly sorry. Because the two of you think to put me above all else, you say you will sacrifice your lives for me. Yet, even if I'm able to borrow of Ike's strength and win back Crimea, if the cost of that victory is the lives of the two of you, I shall never smile again. And joy? Never again would that emotion fill my heart. Princess Alincia, please, aid Ike and rescue Joffrey and the others, then return to me. Come back alive.
For you, would the world itself depart.
We'll be back.
Okay, we got our own reinforcements. Look at that. We have acquired Bastion and Lady Lucia. Bastion being the sage, not quite strong. Also has a knife. Very good. And then Lucia, the swords master, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Strength of 15. How does that compare to our swordy boy? Strength of 16. Very, very comparable. Okie dokie. She does have 6 levels on Zehark, though, so Zehark stands to improve a bit over her. But it's fine. Okay, let's get Rolf a little bit more experience. Sneak you up on the bushes, and we can use the steel bow here to kill this swordsman. We'll never see it coming. I don't know where the bush went. It seems to have dissolved in the rain. It's acid rain, pollution. It's a problem. You gotta not make it worse. I don't... Okay, that's dealt with, and now we can continue up north. We're going to send Ike over here to cut them off a little bit. Unfortunately, he can't quite get to him. Can Boyd? Boyd cannot, but Boyd has this handy-dandy little frisbee I like to call a tomahawk, which will do nicely. And hey, we're fair. We're going against a soldier that has a javelin. They can toss it back at us. They have an opportunity to do some damage as well, but they missed. Maybe they should have spent a little bit more time practicing and a little bit less time being part of an evil army. I'm no expert, though. That's just my 2 cents. And we'd also then have Gatry and Kieran. Gatry will not be able to reach that swordy boy, but Gatry can reach this axeman. What can you do with the axeman? You can do the sword or the steel. Sword, steel. The sword has a better chance of hitting, so we're just going to do that. It's got a damage cap of 3 less. It looks like a freaking toothpick. It's not impressive at all in Gatry's big old body hands. All right, Kieran, you come up here, and you're going to get this swordy boy from the back. Beautiful. Yes, use the steel axe. It's very nice indeed. And 1, 2. Very good. You see, it's unfortunate they've got a steel bow and they cannot quite use that in this close range. I don't know why, right? Like, if I had a bow and someone was up on me, I'd still be trying to fire them, or at least like poke them with the sticks or something. Goodness gracious! Like, don't roll over and die, man. We've got war here to do. We've got to do the war. All right, you use your light magic on this one, because this one will get you a little bit more experience. Do it, Reese. Very good. Very good. Reese. And I actually forgot to check where Reese was at XP-wise. Okay, cool. So Reese might level up this chapter, which would be neat. I feel like it's been a hot minute since they have leveled up. Silver Lance. The Silver Lance will do it, Toranio. Thank you, General Sir. Really do love Toranio's armor. I know I've mentioned that a couple of times, but look at that. It's spotless. Despite having stabbed the jugulars of countless enemies, no blood hath tainted its pearly hue. Skill, speed, luck, defense, very good. He begins to get even tankier. You love to see it. All right, swordsmen come after this sniper. Longsword, no. Steel sword, no. Killing edge, I mean, no, but maybe. Let's just use the steel sword. He's got a 22% chance of a critical. That's okay odds. And he took him. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? Z-Hark, you beast. We're very thankful that you're a part of our legion. Now this affords Oscar the opportunity to get a little bit deeper into enemy territory. He's going to get accosted by a wealth of enemies, most likely, but he'll be in position next turn to potentially deal with that soldier. Is there extra defense on the bridge? No. Just in the thicket. Well, let's not go too far then. Let's just get right up on the bridge. Whip out the Silver Lance so that you have the strongest one capable. And then Soren and Khalil can kind of move on up this way. And I suppose we'll have to move Lucia and Bastion. What do we want to do with these guys? Let's send Bastion up north. It seems that this contingent is a little lighter, particularly in terms of magic. We've got, what, 5 going that way? Maybe 6 with Gatry. And then we also already have 6 going west here. We'll send Lucia down the middle, and I'll decide maybe next turn which contingent I would like to send her with. The ballista goes after Reese, and it hits, doing 12 damage, which is not great. The second ballista goes after another one of the neutral units, hits, doing 9. Wyvern Rider goes after Oscar, who we just equipped with the Silver Lance. It's a Silver Lance on Silver Lance action. The Wyvern Rider builds up unnecessary momentum and does a good amount of damage. But Oscar's not one to be trifled with, and he sucked down some of their health. Very good. That's one of the skills that Oscar has, and it's quite useful. Another Wyvern Rider. This one goes after Z-Hark holding the steel sword. Got a Killer Lance. Don't like that at all. Don't like that. Thankfully, Z-Hark did a bunch of neat little tricks there, but didn't kill it. It just brought it to halfway, which is fine. All that matters there is that the Killer Lance did not do the killing thing that it is known to be doing in times like this. Truth be told, all lances are, in fact, killers, but that one in particular with its high critical is a little bit scarier. than others, just a wee bit. Oscar, or rather Kieran, excuse me, I get my horsey boys confused at times, continues to slay his opponents and level up in the process. What does that bring him to? 9 to 10. Skill, speed, and defense, all very good. He's nearing 20 with skill. Sage goes after Oscar. Thankfully, Oscar had healed himself using baloney. What does that do? Brings cracks in the bridge. We don't like that. Wow. That was pretty intense. Quite literally, that was crazy. Hellfire springs up from beneath us. Now they turn their attention to the green units, killing one of them. Oh no. Killing a second one? No, not quite. But definitely doing a respectable amount of damage. The enemies continue to pile up at the bridge, so we're probably not going to be able to get to the ballista this turn, which is unfortunate. But we'll assess that. There might be a possibility of getting through. The green units are kind of starting to leave a little bit, at least that one specifically. They're getting out of their area of operation in order to accost these foot soldiers. It went well initially. They were able to deal with one. Here comes maybe a second one. No. But we've got another attempt here. 13. No damage. Wow. This is a strong cavalier. And it looks like that's it. Oh, hello, hello, hello. What are you? You are a berserker with a killer axe. Don't you love to see it? I hate it so much. Cannot do anything about you yet, and you could not yet get over here. It's fine, because Kieran is just going to come up here and visit this before you even have a chance.
Oh, thank the goddess, the Crimean army has arrived. We who have suffered so much under Dane's rule will finally be free. We can put our faith in that, can't we? If there's anything we can do to help, we'll do it. Please, rescue our beloved Crimea.
You got a savior. What is that? That is a skill of some kind, but it's not going to tell me what it does. Interesting. Okay, we'll use that at a later date. As for now, I guess we should probably deal with this mess here. And a mess it is indeed. All right, Soren. Well, let's use you to kill this big boy first. Your one poke of the Silver Lance should dispose of this dragon and its rider. Beautifully done, Oscar. Beautifully done. And now we get to move in a little deeper. We'll leave you right there. Yeah, we'll leave you right there. Okay, so this guy has the Killer Lance, which we're going to have to deal with eventually, but I want to see what we can do before that. Gatry, can you do something nice here for us? You can. Oh, you can. You can indeed. So you'll take some damage. You will take some damage, but it's fine because there's not a whole lot of mages out there. And the mages are the ones that really do the damage for him. He's got such a high defense level that most physical attacks just aren't successful. If they hit at all, they usually do no damage or less than 5. Perfect. Baloney Boy is dealt with. Excellent. Nice. Very good XP gain there, Gatry. Now you stay. We've got to deal with this soldier with the Killer Lance, but I'm not certain how I want to go about that just yet. Swordsman, how would you fare? Killing Edge. Do it. Do it. Put him out of his misery. Just do it. Do it immediately. Come on, Z-Hark. Thank you. Thank you. He listened. Isn't it amazing? Now we're going to have to use a heal on Z-Hark because Z-Hark is up at the forefront and hurting. Tora Neo, can you deal with this killer weapon? You can. Very good. In the water. Look at that. Amazing. Now that might be a thumbnail if I ever saw one. That's really neat. Perfect. Now this thing has a steel lance here, which we should be able to deal with Soren, right? Yes, Soren, even the thunder? Even the thunder. The thunder's the weakest one, so we'll use that first. It's also only got 4 uses left, so we'll cut that in half and be good enough ready for another turn. Is he ending with a critical? Soren, ever the flashy boy. ends with the critical. Very nice. Very nice. And now, I guess we can move Khalil up closer, and then because poor old Zehark's up in front and hurting, we're going to bring in Reese to do his physic. Wait. Oh no. Reese doesn't have a physic. Reese has no physics. He cannot heal Zehark. Zehark will maybe be sacrificed. Oh, chungus. Okay, well, we have done that already. We'll let the chips fall where they may. We'll see what that brings us. So these guys are going to move out. I'm curious as to what we should do. Let's consolidate these units a little bit right here. We'll get Rolf over as well. And we'll just hang out right here. I think that's it. Yeah, Boyd and Ike. All right, in turn. Enemy phase. The ballista goes after Mr. Rolf again. Ooh, does 10 damage. Goodness. Which is enough to bring him to level 4. Amazing. Very good. HP, skill, and luck go up. Second ballista goes after Zehark. No, that was not good. Not good at all. The pirates and the berserker move out. There's nothing for them there, which is nice. One more dead other unit. I needed to check those. I've been meaning to the last couple of turns and haven't. I don't think any of them are named except for the one dude there guarding. But still, I would have liked to have saved more of them. Swordsman on swordsman. Longsword versus killing edge. The longsword comes up and does 4. And Zehark puts him out of his misery right quickly. Goodness gracious. Woo! Well done, Zehark. Please do stay alive throughout this turn so that we can heal you. Level 7, good strength, speed, resistance, all very useful, especially the resistance. His resistance is quite low, for being completely honest here. A archer goes after the other soldier, who also has a javelin, so that probably wasn't the best one to attack there, buddy. It's fine. I'm not going to complain that you got hit. More javelin throwing, resulting in the death of another enemy soldier. More longbowing, resulting in a miss. But assuredly, that soldier will not survive this turn. Assuredly, right? Right? Oh, they did survive. Goodness me, how did they survive? Why did this guy not attack with the slim sword? Why did you not attack? A Valkyrie. Interesting. And a Lance Knight. All right, Jeffrey the Paladin. Yeah, we need to ensure their survival. This person is not moving either. The boss. Maybe we should kill them? We should probably kill them. Let's come over here and deal with this archer. First and foremost, can the steel... Oh my goodness, no. We have to use the killing edge. I don't want to use the killing edge. What about Gatry? Gatry can't get over there. Oscar, can you? No, 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 no. We have to use the killing edge. Oh, that's not ideal. Kieran, you can come over here and use the bow on that boy. It won't kill him, though. We got a couple other wyverns over here, which I'm not a fan of particularly. All right, Kieran, you come down this way and rejoin with this group. And you guys just kind of hang out right here. And there's more. There's more. Oh, no. Okay, what if we did this? Can you kill him? You can. Can you reach the other one? You cannot. All right, Khalil, can you kill the big one? You can. Perfect. Kill the big one. And hopefully you don't take any damage. I know they've got a short spear, which has the range to attack you, but there was a less than 50% chance that they hit. So I'm baking on a miss, and it missed. Excellent. Perfect. Khalil kills the demon. And then we're going to get Soren to come in and finish off the other one. And then we'll be good from this regard. Oh no, he can't reach. Oh no. Oh no, he can't reach. And what about this guy? He can't do anything either. Okay, well, shucks. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Oh, goodness me. All right, Reese, you come up here and you heal. You heal Z-Hark. Z-Hark is dying, and that's not exactly conducive to our success as a team. And then Gaytree, let's send Toraneo up here to deal with this swordsman. And then maybe the swordsman vacating that spot will make it so that we can get more units attacking the ballista. I don't feel particularly optimistic about that, but it's an idea, all right? And I am not shutting anything down without trying it first. So that's dealt with. Can Gaytree? No! Neither can Oscar, and neither of them have ranged weapons, so it doesn't freaking matter. And they're both actually dying. They're both dying. No one has a Kool-Aid except for Reese. Okay, Z-Hark, you gotta come up here and use the Killing Edge. Oh, please just do a critical off the bat so it's only one use. Thank you, sir. Very well done. Very well done. Excellent. And now we can just move our units over in that way. We need to get over here before this gets dismantled. So let's get you guys moving this way. And we'll get Reese to heal one of you next turn. Won't be able to get both of you, but that's fine. And those guys still got to move. But Soren has to move too. Soren, come over here by Reese. Because Soren also has a staff. Yeah, heal Reese too. I forgot that Reese was dying. Good thing to have. We have multiple staff wielders here. And anyone else besides these 6? No. Let's move you guys a little this way. So that we can all possibly kill this bandit and the demon when it gets time to. Ooh, there's a talk. We should have done that. Oh well, we'll do that next turn. Enemy phase, it's gathering health from the bushes. Very good. As expected, the Wyvern Rider goes after Khalil, but I think Khalil can hold her own. She's going to likely get a little bit hurt, but since it's not a killer weapon, it's fine, and she dodged anyway. Is she going to kill it? She is going to kill it. She uses the power of the Elf Thunder quite judiciously, eliminating another enemy. And leveling up in the process. Level 8. Magic, skill, and resistance. Very good. Very good. Wyvern Rider does not go after us. Woo! Reese gets hit again by a ballista. And Soren gets targeted as well. Oh my god. Yeah, they are suffering. How many attempts, how much usage does the ballista have? It's got to have a hearty amount. I thought that they only had 5, but I feel like they've had 5 attempts already. We'll check the turn counter since this started out with 15 turns arrive. We'll see if we're at like 10 or something. Because if we are, then surely the ballistas are done firing. Surely, right? Surely. And honestly, I'm starting to regret what I did with my northern component. I set them aside as 6 to just kind of sit there by the bridge. I should have continued to move them so that we could go kill that ballista. I was just a little bit afraid of the Berserker with their killer axe, because Berserkers just have inherently higher critical attacks anyways, but with a critical, or rather with a killer weapon, their chances increase exponentially. And that's scary, all right? Killer weapons are terrifying. Ike, can you come deal with this menace? Is this possible? It is possible, and they would only do at most 18. In fact, they have a better chance of doing a critical than they do of hitting at all. Hopefully, Ike just dodges, and perfect, perfect, perfect. Well done, Ike. You're a general for a reason, are you not? And he levels up as well. Perfect. Bringing our boy Ike to level 7. He's getting pretty strong himself, nearing up at 50 HP. I dig it. Okay, what do we want to do here? Do we want to do some swordsmaning? Do it. Do a critical. You've got a 52% chance. More often than not, Rolf will do a critical. Perfect. First try. I just love killer weapons when I'm using them. Very well done. And we're going to use Lady Lucia on this boy. He's got a 1% chance of hitting her back, so yeah, I like those odds. Beautiful. Beautifully done. She's got a very pretty dress on as well. Again, white boots, white gloves, everything that would be stained red with the blood of her enemies. She is a clean lady, though, and does not get her hands dirty in that way, which is great. All right, Kieran, you come up and you throw something or shoot something at this boy. Perfect. Perfect. And then hopefully I can get Boyd up there to trade with Kieran so that Kieran is not left defenseless if the other Wyvern Rider attacks him with a melee weapon. Let's check that out real quick. Oh, they're using a short spear anyways, so they might still be found defenseless, and we can't even get up to Kieran anyways, so whatever. We'll just bring Boyd this way. Not shove. Let's equip the silver axe. Running out of uses there for the tomahawk and the killer axe. Okay, now this area here. Toranio, can you dispose of this swordsman? You can! Very good, you can do exactly that. You love to see it. You love it when things go well, right? Like that's just a generally enjoyable feeling. And how many turns? I forgot to check. We've done 5 turns, so hypothetically these ballistas are done, right? This is not acquiring any uses of the steel bow. It's the ballista itself, or iron B, whatever the heck that is. Okay. There is just a strong contingent here of knights that I am kind of nervous to go after, but I do want to get this house. We need you guys to be healed, but we need the healers to heal each other. Alright, well let's move over here. Soren, you heal Reese. Very good. And then we're going to have Reese come on the opposite end so that we made a little bit of progress. And you're going to heal Soren. And then Gatry is going to move 1 square north next to Reese there, who is leveling up. Beautiful. Massive magic and skill. Goodness gracious. And resistance, too. But yeah, Gatry's going to move up here. He's going to trade with Reese to grab the Kool-Aid, which he is then promptly going to suck down. He's going to guzzle like a thirsty ferret. Delicious. Oscar, what is the range here for these guys? Yeah, if Oscar moves 1 more square, he will be put in harm's way. So I say let's do it. Very good. And Khalil, of course, you must come join. Eventually we'll use Meteor, but that time is not now. And Zihar, do we want to send you north? There's really nothing for you to get into north. Or west. All the enemies are dead here. Cool. Alright, well you come down here and get ready to accost the knights. Wyvern Rider goes after Kieran as expected because Kieran has the iron bow that he cannot defend himself with in close quarters. Tragic, truly. But this Wyvern Rider made the mistake of getting close to us. They tried to escape a little bit, but it's not gonna work. It ain't happening, buddy. You're gonna get killed. It's gonna be great. Again, targeting the magic users. 15 damage. Thankfully, we have more targets for them so that they don't isolate just one and kill them. But we got them coming after Oscar now, who is a little bit injured. It's fine. It worked out very well because he dodged. Will that lure more? Yes. All of the archery boys are going to come off and try their hand shooting over the bush and into Oscar's forehead. Only one of them hits and does a whopping 4 damage, which is fine. Are there more? They move out of the way. Yes, the boss man comes. Okay, what does the boss man have? A short axe. That I don't like as much.
I am Rickard. Your corpse will be sustenance that feeds my hunger to fame.
Did 9. Didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. No. That was heinous. The heinous crimes against humanity. The other units consolidate back. And a little bit of cutscene. What is that? No, what are you doing?
Is that the Crimean army? Where is Gawain's son? He's much improved. He is his father's son, after all. Contrary to my initial estimation, he may prove to be worthy.
I didn't have the cup. Normally I hold like a cup to do his voice. What? It's him! It is him. Okay, and we will probably avoid him. Level 20 Black Knight with Alendite. Massive strength, skill, and defense stats. Even speed and magic resistance are up there. He's just not super lucky. Oh my god. Yeah, stay away from him. What's his movement? Khalil is barely safe. Alright, what are we going to do here? We cannot move through the tree. And neither can they, really. We have to go around. So I'm in the wrong place right now, it seems. Alright, Soren, you come over here and you heal... Well, no, you heal Oscar. Oscar's the one that needs it. And then we'll get Reese to heal Soren. And then we'll start to go around. Alright, so Reese, you get in the bushes here. You mend up Soren. That staff is going to need another replacement here soon. Weapon level up. What is your staff? It's A. Very good. Alright, and then Oscar, you can come this way. And we'll just start to work everyone that way from this contingent. I was hoping that we'd be able to go down through the trees and take care of the ballista at the very least, because it's proving to be a thorn in our sides and it is not running out of ammunition near as quickly as I would have thought and or hoped. What is your health at? 33. You're fine. Lucia, you can come up this way. Kieran, can you? You can. You can reach him. You can reach him and you can maybe kill him. Let's use the killer axe. Use the killer axe. 78% chance is not great. It's still, like, better. But I just feel better having the possibility of doing a critical. Which didn't happen, and he missed anyways. Goodness Chungus. That is disappointing. Is there anything we can do about that? Can Boyd get up here? Boyd cannot. Son of a munchkin. Son of a munchkin. It doesn't work. All right, well, Ike, you use your silver to kill this thing. Exactly enough damage will be dealt to do it. He's going to do 17 two times. Short spear misses. Perfect. It's really disappointing, though, that we can't kill this ballista. Oh, man. It's fine, though. At least everyone is healed up enough to absorb another hit. You get over there. Z-Hark, you can get in this bush. Who is left? Just these two, Rolf and Boyd. The two brothers. Rolf is hurting. Rolf's not doing the greatest. Do you have a vulnerary? You do. I'm going to trade that real quick. I need that. Smite. I need the vulnerary, please. No, I don't want to smite you. I forget what that does. It sounds terrible. Drink the Kool-Aid and be peaceful. Now, Boyd, you can nearly come kill that dude. It's fine. Let's just get you going this way so that we can all get back together. Enemy phase. Ballista Boy takes off. Wow. He abandons his machine and is like, all right, see you later. The Lancy boys are starting to come around the trees as well. It seems that they crave an engagement. Other phase does nothing. We get some reinforcements for the enemy. Let us check those out real quick just so that we're aware of what they're using. There's a bishop with light and mend. A couple of soldiers with steel lances. Halberdier and a regular soldier. Very good. The Black Knight did not move, which I'm thankful for. I'm just going to avoid them altogether. It seems that he is invulnerable. I don't know that for a fact, but he definitely seems stronger than, than I'm comfortable dealing with right now. We'll have an arch-off between Rolf and the soldier, which Rolf will, of course, win. He's got the green hair. It's distracting. Have you ever fought someone with green hair? You can't do it. It's impossible. No one's ever done it before. Ike, in turn, can go southwest. We'll get everyone going that direction. Very good. Kieran will make the most progress. Does Kieran have a Kool-Aid? No Kool-Aid for Kieran. We're going to have to get that off of Rolf? Off of Rolf. All right, you come pass around the Kool-Aid. The communal Kool-Aid. Everyone gets a sip. It's delicious. It's grape flavored. It's the purple stuff that Dave Chappelle loves. Excellent. And Boyd, you can... Where are we at here? Let's... what would be the quickest route? I guess... Yeah, I guess going down here would be the quickest route. So you do that. And Oscar... Do we want to engage those guys just yet? You know what? No, we don't. Let's get Gatry and Toraneo up here, though. Because they are the big tanky boys. They got all the defense that's going to help us out here. We really need to get Gatry's weapon level up because he still cannot use silver weapons. And I guess you can go there. They're probably going to isolate Oscar, but whatever, it's fine. We just need to get people in range. Gosh darn it. Reese. Soren needed to be healed. Son of a munch. Oh no. Thankfully he's got a vulnerary. Good God. Alright, use that vulnerary. Drink it now. Meant to heal you with Reese, but I've forgotten. Khalil, of course, bring up the rear. Very good. Enemy face. Targeting Soren does another 15. That would have killed him. Thank God we healed. Lancey, oh, he goes around and goes after Zheart, goodness gracious, which is going to be the last couple uses of the killing edge. At least it resulted in the death of that Cavalier. I'll take it. Not ideal. I would have liked to save the killing edge for a better time. I mean, I would say save it for a rainy day, but it's raining right now, so maybe this is fine. Steel Sword versus Steel Sword. Works out very well. Okay, I'll take that. That was just as critical as the killing edge. Very well done, Zheart. Very well done indeed. Now, Gatry gets his turn. Steel Lance versus Steel Lance. They've got close to the same amount of health, but not the same amount of defense or critical capabilities. Great job, Gatry. Great job. Great job, Gatry. GJG? I don't know. Leveled up to 5. Skill and speed? I'd say those are good uses of the points, especially speed. I didn't realize the speed was only freaking 13. That's terrible. That might be the worst on the team. The stronger soldier comes over, still can't do anything. Gatry with the low speed can still attack twice. It's great. He kills him. And then I think there was one more unit. We've killed the 2 of the 3 reinforcements. We do. We have the Bishop, that's right, who will do some damage to Gatry because his resistance is nowhere near as high as his defense. But thankfully we've got the wealth of healers and other units here that can help him remedy that situation and then deal with the Bishop on the very next turn as well. Other phase, they're doing nothing, but hey, look at that. More hideous reinforcements. Oh my God, we got Venom axes galore and a hand axe. Don't you just love to see it? Okay, who do we want to deal? Man, Soren, you need to heal. Boy, you need health. Let's work this unit first. We'll start to get them consolidated with the rest of the crew. So y'all just move on this way. Come on now. We got a birthday party in the Southwest. Don't you know you are late? And you can't be late to a party with Soren, all right? He will hold it against you forever. Perfect. Let's move Soren. Soren's gonna have to get healed. Soren, can you kill this mage? Yes. Yes, you can with L-Thunder. What about just L-Fire instead? Yes, L-Fire will work, and L-Fire is slightly weaker. Thankfully, Soren also has a magnitude of points into resistance, so he will not take any damage at all from the light. As dark as he is, Soren is not weak to it. Beautiful. And now we can get Mr. Reese to come all over and rub his staff on Soren, and we'll presumably bring Soren to full health because it's a mend staff, and that's like the 2nd level stave. So that should be plenty. Yes, it will. It does the 20 restoration. It's great. Soren has now become healthy. What's our turn at? We're at turn 8, so we've got to arrive pretty soon here, but we're doing okay. Gatry. Gatry would be fine, I'm sure. Let's get the Toraneos of the world and the Gatries of the world down here to act as fodder. Let's equip the spear so that if they do some range attacks that he'll be fine. And then we'll get Gatry as well, just because why not? And what's the movement like for these guys now? Cool. Let's get Oscar a little bit closer so that he can hopefully come attack the Ballista next turn. Very good. Boyd, now you can fill where Soren was. That's right, I forgot about that. And then Khalil is our one fighter left. Go on over, Rover. Enemy phase. Targeting Soren. I never stop targeting Soren, and they keep hitting Soren. Goodness gracious. The pirates moving west. It's going to be kind of a tight one there if we want to cut them off before they get to that house. I think we'll be able to do it. But we're going to have to definitely get there, if not the very next turn, the turn that follows. Our little tanky boys doing the good job of fielding the attacks and getting those units, those horsey units over here in our area, which is great. Perfect. Well done. Now there's just the boss boy with his hand axe. Who is he choosing? He is also... Ooh! He's not going to use the hand axe. Look at that. He's coming to use the silver blade, which he misses with. Steel Lance Gatry does quite well. Doesn't miss a second time, though. That works out pretty well, though, because we should be able to kill all of these units in the very next turn. This is delightful. This is delightful. Let's just figure out the right way to do this. We should bring in Soren to come kill this guy. Oh, you can't do it. Oh, you can't do it. How could you not do it? What about Reese? Reese has a strong magic. Yeah. All right, well, how about we get rid of the Ballista Boy first? Because Ballista Boy is causing all sorts of problems. We really need him to just get the heck out of here. So let's use... Nope, let's use the Silver Lance. There's a 9% chance of him missing, but I think that's a worthwhile gamble to make. Ooh, and he would be absorbing health if he was missing any. Okay, the Ballista is finally freaking dealt with. I'm not certain that it had any more uses left, but man, it's been a pain on our side for the entirety of this freaking map. So I'm just glad that it's gone. Khalil, you can come and do some damage here. Let's just do that, and we'll get all the magic users up there attacking him. She got the good glow. Does that mean she's attacking twice? No, not sure what that was. Something of a effect was happening there. Okay. Then Reese, you come on and do your part too. 11. Very good. And then we'll still have the two Archie sortie boys to deal with, but I think we'll be okay. Soren, I know you're in close combat, and you're also dying. What if we did this? Toraneo, can you actually go around here? Can you kill this horse? No. No, you cannot. You can nearly kill it, but you can't kill it outright. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, and throw... Oh! Oh! Oh, man. Yes. That was extremely helpful, Toraneo. I think he had like a 3% chance of a critical there, and he freaking did it, which saves us a wealth of headaches because we now have excess units to deal with these dudes. How do we want to play this? We have Zehark, Soren, and Gatry. Soren can kill this boy. Zehark can kill this boy, but can Soren get to the other one? Soren cannot. So Soren's going to be the one that has to deal with the boss. Let's just get that out of the way. What's the highest hit chance? Hellfire? Let's use Thunder because it has the same exact and it does just a little bit less, but still enough. So Soren, thank you. Dispose of this boy. I hope we weren't able to recruit him. No, no. Something with an M. I skipped the text, I'm sorry. Oh, Soren gets nearly 100 points of XP, leveling up himself to level 8. Getting magic and skill, very good. Now I have Zehark and Gaytree to deal with this last horsey boy. Longsword. Longsword will not kill it. Goodness me. It'll do enough to, like, severely maim him, but not kill it outright. But it's fine. Really, thanks to Tora Neo's special there, his critical, we get to kill this thing. Very nice. It saves us all a wealth of headaches because Soren is kind of hurting, and I did not want him to have to field any attacks from physical weapons. While Soren does have a good magic resistance, his physical defense is not the greatest. Not the greatest. And then the very next turn, we will get that house, and everyone else, I know I was just having you move south over here. You can start to move north because we're going to have to go seize the castle or arrive at the castle, because seizing has something of a negative connotation. Seizing sounds like you're taking it, right? You are seizing it. You're seizing the property. It's becoming yours. You are taking what you want. And we're not necessarily doing that. We are being welcomed here, all right? We are good people working for the princess. Enemy phase, there's only so many of them that can do anything at all. And of course, they move on to land because they want to go ransack this hut. They wish to raise it. So we could arrive right now if we wanted, but first, let's get this house. So Oscar, if you will. Well, actually, Reese? No, not Reese. I was saying maybe Oscar could come, like, attack these guys, and we could just clear the map, but no. All right, visit.
You're part of the army that brought the princess, aren't you? Oh, you've done a great thing. I've been hiding this scroll so I could give it to you. Use it to drive Dane out of our homeland. You can do it!
You got on the hill. What is that? Is that another item that allows you to acquire the skill in the hill when you're at a base? Okay, cool. We'll have to look into that as well as the other ones. But as for now, I'm going to start attacking these boys. Thunder! Only got one use of it. So L Fire got 2 uses of it, and it will deal 52 damage to his max of 40. Very nice. Very nice, Soren. We've got to take care to not leave Soren vulnerable here because he's only got 16 HP, and assuredly these guys are capable of doing at least that. So Gaytree, you get in on over on the boss boy here. You got an iron sword. You can do half the damage needed. Zehark, what can you do? Zehark can do almost all of it, but which one do we want to get the level? Gaytree or Zehark? Zehark, they're both close. Zehark is a little higher of a level, so we will give the points to Gaytree, plus Zehark gets to hide in the bush here, and there's a 0% chance that he gets hit. And with the enemy holding... Oh. Never mind. There is a 0% chance he gets hit, but that's just because he's so gosh darn bloodthirsty that he kills him in the first turn. Good job. Level 8 Swordsmaster. Strength 18. That is helpful. And now we can try and kill that boy. Can you do it with your spear, Tora Neo? Can you do it? No, you can't. But you can block off Soren so that he is not assaulted on the next turn. Perfect. And just for good measure, let's get Khalil over here. She is also weak in the way of defense, but she's got far more health than Soren currently does. Ike, Lucia. Can Lucia, like, talk to these people? What about Bastion? No. So, Ike, we can get over here. Do we want to get here and then talk? Yes. Are you Sir Joffrey? Yeah? Who are you? I'm Ike. I'm leading the Crimean army for Princess Valencia. The princess? Where is she? Don't worry. I didn't bring her to the battlefield with me. I see. Thank goodness. Thank you for that regard. Are the other soldiers inside the castle? Yes. I'm sure they're staving off any attackers by enemy infiltrations. Good. I'm glad we made it in time. Let's combine forces and finish this. And arrive. Enter and clear the map. All right, so we talked to them and we ended the map.
And yet another general of Dane is defeated.
Let's try it again.
And yet another general of Dane is defeated. I wonder how powerful you will become, Army of Crimea. I look forward to our next meeting.
You just come hang out by the trees, hang out by the wood line, and watch us.
My Lord Ike!
Princess Alentia, so you came after all.
Thanks to your words, both of my friends came to understand how vital it was.
I don't understand the feelings of knights, but I do understand how important your former retainers are to you. And I also understand the strong support with which they provide you. I'm happy we were able to save them.
As am I.
All right, shall we return? If I'm going to be fighting with them, I should probably introduce myself.
Wait, my Lord Ike!
Yes?
As you said, Lucia and the others are very important to me. They are family. I may presume too much, but, my Lord Ike, you and the others are also irreplaceable to me, so I ask for your continued support.
Of course. It's an honor.
Princess!
Jeffrey!
Princess, to behold you again, it's...
If you had lost your life today, this reunion would be not taking place. Jeffrey, do you hear me? Be careful.
Yes, Princess. Lucia told me of what occurred. Our country and Princess now exist as one. It was never our intent to sacrifice your feelings for the sake of the nation. Please, forgive us. But soft, what luck do we feel fate's kiss? Anon the clouds do part, the rains do stop. Heaven itself does sing and thus rejoice at the return of our one true ruler. O Princess, until the world's end do we vow to follow. We are planets of your fair blazing sun.
No longer will we think of honor and dying in so cavalier a fashion. No matter the difficulties we face, we will choose the road that allows us to continue living at your side.
Oh, look at that. We got Art, and they're all kneeling for her, pledging their allegiance again.
Jeffrey, Bastion, Lucia, thank you. Thank you. I am so very happy. With you at my side, I want to retake the kingdom of Crimea. Please, lend me your strength.
Of course. For our fair son, we would do this life sure.
To you, Princess Alencia, we three pledge our eternal loyalty.
Boom! 3 more units that are all at least above average in talent, speed, strength, etc. And here we go. Why appear now? Do you mean to tell me you purposely waited until the battle was over?
I know how your mind works. I assumed you would attack the moment you saw me. But perhaps you've learned to judge the importance of time and place.
To a mercenary, nothing's more important than the contract between him and his employer.
Shall we call off our contest then? When you die here, you'll be in breach of contract after all.
That's not a problem. All I have to do is win. Ready yourself. Oh, are we really fighting? Oh boy. Cutscene. No, it's like a battle. Ike does some sweet flips, and they do no damage. My god.
You're not as overly clumsy as I had feared. It is regrettable that your weapon is so poorly made.
Why do my attacks have no effect?
My armor is blessed by the goddess. Only weapons that are also blessed can so much as scratch it.
So common weaponry is useless, is that it?
You should not worry about such trivialities. You possess the sacred blade Ragnar, do you not?
Ah!
It is the counterpart to my blade, Londite. Tell me you were not idiot enough to leave it in that place. You took it with you, did you not? Along with your father's corpse?
That sword, the one you threw to my father like an act of charity? The one he refused, that's Ragnar?
I claim victory today. When next we meet, bring Ragnar. Without the proper weapon, I grow bored.
Look at that. It wasn't just charity. It was, I guess it was kind of charity. Regardless, we are growing ever closer to facing the Black Knight, and I look forward to doing it. Maybe, in fact, we'll even do it next time. Either which way, that's when I'll see you next. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.